Mm-hmm. You're live.
Okay, how's the camera looking?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Well, I just wanted to show all of you one of the things that I'm still thinking about doing. I dressed up my camels a little bit with some decorations. I'm not sure what to do with my 3 wise men. I'm not sure what to do, but anyway, I got my mountains back here look really good. Over here, not so much. So, but anyway, wanted to share that with you. Oh, there's so many places you could be tonight. I appreciate you being here and enjoying some painting tonight. I actually watched a little bit of painting this week myself just to get some motivation and some thoughts going. And is this some clouds in the sky and the sun over here, or is this the ocean and a beach and the sun over here? Which one is it? You never know. But I really like my snowmen. Got a nice snowman right there, my night sky and snow falling and little river coming through and snowman pointing. I got to fix his nose. I'm going to do that tonight. So what I usually like to do is I like to get started with like a basic background. And then once we get that basic background done, we'll pick up one of the other paintings and work on that one. That way we give a chance for the paint to dry without standing around, of course. And that's important. We used to say in the military, if there was nothing to do, but you had to be ready for anything, they would say, mill about smartly. In other words, look like you know what you're doing and look like you know and you're doing something and you're going somewhere. But really, there's nothing you can do. So just mill about smartly. So we're getting out the black. We're getting out our true navy. We've got our white. And we're going to put that over here. So I installed a 36-inch door today, and I was building a gate. And I also made a delivery to UPS for Joy. On a return, she's doing these game cam. And we have been purchasing, repurchasing, upgrading, and finding a lot about game cams that is very interesting. I would love to share that with you. So check her out. Enjoy Blessed Life and her things for game cams. And all right. As always, we only run the primer white at the bottom now because I was having too much trouble making a dark sky when I had primered white up there. So we're just doing that real quick. And you know how sunsets are and how night skies are. They get darker as you go up. So we're going to do that there. And then we're going to pick up some black. I'm going to do some black up here like that. Those of you, I'm going to do a class called Quick Acrylic. And just for beginners and people that want to just do something really quick and don't know how to do it or what to do. Minimal amount of paint purchase type of thing and all that. So now what we do is we take the black, we start to bring it down like that. And what that does is that starts to thin out. And so we get a nice black. And now we go into the blue, and the black is joining with the blue, as you can see. How does that look? Can everybody see that? All right. And let's see, we're going to put let's put a little dip in the middle here, right there. We're going to put a dip right there. And then we're going to build some more blue. Yeah, see how that works? That looks wonderful. You can see how that's fading into the distance there. That looks really good. And then what we'll do here is we'll just do that. And we'll make this into a river or something like that as that begins to dry. Now we take out our speckle gun. Which, there it is. Is that the one? That's not it. I've got a nice stiff brush that I've been using. There you are. That's it.
I want to apologize, everyone. I was watching in Top Chat and I didn't see anybody chat.
Oh.
No names were coming up, and I was like, that is really weird. But then I just seen it and I changed it to live chat. And so I apologize.
We've got you.
I didn't say hello.
And hopefully for those of you that didn't
Jim.
check out.
Hello, Cher. Hello, Cynthia.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh.
I wasn't worried about it, but Joy didn't say, Jim's waiting. And I was concerned that he was okay. My faithful Jim. So, all right. So here comes our Starry, Starry Night. Starry, Starry Night. Da, 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 da. I don't remember all that song, but I remember it was like sad.
I can't tell you how many times Donny and I have forgotten to turn it to
live chat.
I don't know why YouTube doesn't allow you to do that automatically.
Mm-hmm. What's the difference anyway? What is the real difference between live chat and top chat?
I don't know.
Quiet. All right. There's my Starry, Starry Night. Beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to put our little star right there. With a tail as big as a kite. You know, Joy doesn't like it when I change the words to songs. But there aren't a lot of kings that would accept another king. This is a humble king in that song that says, said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say. The child, and the king accepts the situation. But honestly, in most situations, the shepherd boy says to the mighty king, then the next verse is, said the king to the shepherd boy in jail. I'm the king around here. Said the king to the shepherd boy in jail. I'm the king around here. That's probably closer to what a king would do back in especially those days when they always felt threatened. So what a humble and wonderful king for that song, huh? What a wonderful and humble king. Just a happy little Bethlehem star. Just a happy little Bethlehem star. All right. We like it. We're going to stop right there on that one. Let that dry. And that's how quick it is with acrylics. That's how quick it is. So what do you think? Should it be snow and sky and a sun? Or should it be a sunset and a blue sky and clouds? What it would be if it was this way? Nothing. How about that way? Anybody see anything there? Nope, I don't see anything there. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do sunset, evening, gray evening clouds, white clouds up here. That'll be beautiful. And we need to start thinking of other things than snowmen. Yeah, I'm not watching it. Snowmen again. I'm getting tired of snowmen. Well, I'm not. I like my snowmen. I am impressed with how they are sharing time, sharing gospel, doing a lot of good in the world. And I like my snowmen. So I'm glad to share out everything that God is doing and tells me to do. You know, and we don't always get to do everything we want to do. Nutmeg. I don't know if I like nutmeg. How about, I think I got some burnt stuff around here. Burnt sienna, flamingo red. Oh, you know what? We could put some red in our sunset, couldn't we? Sure, we could. Boom, 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 boom. Cardinal red. Ooh. I'll save that for a bird, won't I? I would like that. Silver. That's, I don't know what that is. Wouldn't you know, the paint dripped over the color. I don't know what the color is. Looks like it would be a good dark. Oh, it's the gray. A good cloud. Timeless gray. This must be something like that as well. Burnt something or other. Chocolate. You know, I didn't like the color chocolate. Didn't like it. Didn't do anything for me. All right. Well, I really like these low-lying clouds here. That really looks good to me. I am going to see if I can improve on that a little bit. Get some more of that color with the blue. Just me and you and blue. Happy mistakes. Happy things happening. Yeah. I've got a mark or something right there. I'm going to have to deal with him or it. Let's get some more blue and some white. And some white. Yeah, let's put some fingers on those clouds there. That'll give us some depth. And we'll darken this up down here a little bit. That'll bring in the clouds a little more. We'll put another one right there. That looks good. Let's take a little bit of sky over the top. Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened this week. So I had that pressure washing job, and I'm pressure washing the cabin, and it's been 20 years since anything's been done to it, so it was very dirty, and I'm taking off the old finish, and I decided to use this stripper. Well, the store was out of the usual stripper that I used, so I got a different one that I hadn't used before, but it smelled the same, it looked the same, so I figured it was about the same. And you know what? It was not the same. Oh my goodness, it was not the same. And what happened was I started having some issues, and you can see on my skin here, it actually speckled onto my skin and ate it and left scabs. I was like, wow. And I'm really good about chemicals, and I've been around chemicals for a long time, so it must have been my pride or something like that had gotten in the way of common sense with me, and something went terribly wrong, and I um, got even almost sick. My what do you call those things on either side of your neck? Lymph nodes. My lymph nodes swelled up. And my body acted like it'd been poisoned. Isn't that something? And oh my goodness, it was awful. And oh, anybody got hot chocolate or coffee to enjoy the time? Oh, okay. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I am forgetting about the sun. I am forgetting about sun. I needed to get the sun right here. Okay. We'll give that a second to dry. And we're going to put, this is kind of like our first layer of distance. And I think we'll put that up a little bit like that. And then we'll come down. That looks good. That looks good. Let's get that a little higher and bring that down that way. Bumps. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to hit the white. I'm going to hit the white. And I'm going to hit the white right in here. There we go. And then go back to the gray and do the gray right there. Okay. And then we're having we're doing our second layer of mountain here, which is darker. We touch the gray, we touch the black, and we bring in our second layer of mountains like that. Touch the gray, touch the black, push that in.
Cynthia said chocolate chip cookie dough, ice cream, and Dr. Pepper.
Oh my. What a combination in their stomach. And then I'm going to go even a little darker over here because this is not getting any light at all in front of the mountain. We're going to do that. And then we'll probably bring down like something there and something there. Okay. We'll put something here. Said the king to the people everywhere. I'm the only king around here. Okay, so we're going to put some light on that one. We're going to put some light on this one. And here. Okay, so see, what we're doing here is we're starting to bounce off some light off the mountains. We've got one here. Okay. We've got. We're basically going to be touching this with gold in a little while anyway. But we've got to get this white on so that the yellow can work. And we're going to bring down these shadows a little more. Boom, look at that. Ooh, that looks good. Touching the black, I'm pushing into the black and then pulling it, pushing it and pulling out, pushing, pulling out like that. And that way we get 2 layers of mountain. And bring that down like that. Okay. Now, the thing about acrylic is that is just, it's like not a doable thing you would hope for, is the getting everything to blend. You just, I'm trying a dry brush here, but you see, it's just making the sun move. Didn't want that to happen. And if I put a little water on it to try to get things to soften a little bit, you've got to have distance. It doesn't really do that for you because all it does is pull the paint. Unlike oil. Now, oil, as you've seen many times with the other painters, you can fade it out. But it just doesn't work the same with acrylics. I'm sure somebody's figured something out. Maybe I could take a spray bottle or something and fog it. But basically what I've been doing lately is I have been waiting till it's dry. And after it's dry, then I'm taking the time after it's dry to pull in some shading and some fading to give it that distant look. Say, there's nothing like a good, look. See now, if I can come up these clouds, I'm taking a little bit of water, a little bit of the blue cloud. So if I can take this color and come up here and just get the bottom right here, with just a little bit more color. Oh, didn't do it. Well, I hate to overdo it, but I'd like to get just a little bit more. There we go. But you see how that's hazy. It's hazy. It's not direct. That's what I need. So that looks good. That looks good. Yeah. See there? That pulled in what I wanted to do. You can see a little bit of the mountain got on the sky. So I have to put my brush right there and put a little white right there and then pull it out and hope that happy little accident turns into something really good. Yeah, that does look good. That looks good. That looks good. And I think we can come up here and kind of fade this in some more right there so that it's not so contrasty. There we go. Yeah, I really like that. I really like that. Little bit of hazy blue right there. Okay. That gives us a chance now to do some more sunshine. That's dry by now.
I just got a notification come in.
Yeah.
That was, like a YouTube notification. So I just want to say this on behalf of everybody that watches any of our channels. Our channel is probably, even Joyblessedlife Life is probably not big enough to have this kind of a scam person come in. But I don't know how they do it or what they do. But when I watch big channels and I'll leave a comment, these scammers have figured out a way to pretend they are the channel. They name themselves somehow the name of the channel. They comment back to you and tell you to contact them on Telegram or on WhatsApp or whatever, and they claim they have a prize for you. All of that is a scam if they contact you back. So I just want to say, if our channels ever get big and that happens, know this right now, that those are scammers. Those are scammers.
Yep.
If you won something from us, we would announce it or we would contact you personally. We wouldn't just try to scam you and say, go to Telegram or go to WhatsApp or something. But that's what these scammers are doing to the channels. I just thought of it because it just came in as a notification from one of them scammer people when I commented on somebody else's channel earlier today.
All right. So we're going to keep our sky brush kind of wet. Now we're looking at, we're going to put in some land and some water and some more land. Okay. Now let's see. Did I leave my blue sky around here anywhere? Not really. So. And we're just getting this in order to get it to dry. We'll move on to some other things. We'll put some green over the brown. Blend that in with some gold over here, like that. That's good. That's good. I can see that this is. Let's see. This needs to be a little lighter. So we lighten up the green a little bit and then get up into these mountains. Up in the air a little bit. Maybe a little plateau. Maybe come down. Maybe there's a meadow up in there. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's not ready for. It's not ready for trees yet, so we're just gonna blend that in again. Okay, you know, I think that's right. I think we should have
Almost like watercolors.
Like a little bit of gold right there from the sunshine peeking through in that spot. Yeah, it is a little like watercolor. I'm always seeing something different as I progress too. I'm seeing something that I want to see, or something looks a little different, or and it is possible to see through watercolor. I don't have a problem with that. We should probably build a little bit of a shadow here and a little bit of a shadow here from that mountain.
Hi, Spaceman.
Okay, I think the sky can take a... What color is that? We can take a little bit more. We're taking just a little bit of that gold and building our golden sky. Taking our wet brush, blending it before it has a chance to dry. And a little tip of yellow right there. Okay. Got to finish this water. Yep, it's dry. So we need some blue and some water. Maybe some of the darker blue. We need the color, but we don't want the coverage, because we still want the sunshine to show on the water. So we kind of have to use some watery blue. And then what I can do too is I can take some yellow and some gold and go right there like that. And then just kind of do that. Okay. And then go back to my, and then pull right from the center out. Right from the center out. Like that. Oh, that looks good. I'm going to clean the brush just a little bit. I don't know who buys the paper towels in your house, but I try to buy the good ones. Seems like I use less, but this week I went for the 5 rolls for $5 thing. The other sizes were like $2.25 a roll. This was $5.05 a roll, and I said, for that good of a deal, I'm going to try that. Well, it's okay, but I don't recommend it. All right. I would like to have like a maybe a gray-green kind of a seashore.
Sweetspin gets his paper products from Dollar Tree and Dollar General.
Mm. I'm going to try a little bit of a coastline here. A little bit more black, a little bit more green, a little bit more yellow. Trying to get a little bit of a fiery kind of a coastline type of thing going here. Okay, so I'm hitting the gold and the black on the bottom here.
I spoke about man.
Okay.
I was just thinking about you.
All right. That worked out well. And that brush goes in the water. That brush goes in the water. So we're going to work on this water a little bit here. Still kind of, I wonder if we do white on the top and blue on the bottom, what we'll get here. Okay. That's a little better.
Cousin Eddie was at his granddaughter's ball game. His granddaughter is really, really good at sports. She's in a lot of different kinds of sports, so he goes to a lot of her games and stuff. So
Yes, she is his inspiration.
he sometimes watches the replay if he can't watch it in the background. He's not always into chat anyway because he'll just like have it on and watching it a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Cynthia's praise report. She's been off oxygen almost 3 weeks now.
Woohoo!
Which I didn't know.
I noticed it the other day.
Yeah, Donny noticed it, and I commented to her. And she'd been off it for 2 weeks, but I didn't know she was off it every day. I thought maybe it was,
Glory to God.
some like
Bless those lungs for working. Bless those alveoli for being reactivated. Bless those bronchial tubes and connections and the transfer, the osmosis of oxygen and carbon dioxide in Jesus' name. Woohoo! Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is so exciting. Cynthia, I had an instant healing myself the other day. I couldn't move my arm. And And then one morning I got up and I was just praying and believing God, and it worked. It worked. And it didn't hurt anymore. I mean, it was hurting, and then I prayed and commanded it to be healed, that the pain and the injury had no right to govern my life or to be in me, and it left. It was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Trying to think of how to make this work. I think I'm going to have to make this a meadow. I'm going to have to bring this
Lord, Donny.
braid. I'll tell you, you and I, we are a healed bunch. We are a healed bunch. We are the healed of the Lord. There we go. That's what we needed. We just needed to make a meadow here.
Smoking out man said, God is good all the time.
All the time. Yep, we're just bringing that.
Spaceman needs some prayer for his foot. It's been burning and dealing with like a neuropathy thing. He's taking tart cherry for it. And Mrs. Spaceman, we're still praying for Mrs. Spaceman, Becky. For her
liver counts.
Cleansed her
liver. Because Spaceman went out and bought that Sammy, didn't he? Yes, he did. We just believe it. Oh, I like that. That looks nice. We're going to hit that, and that, and that, and we are going to go down like that, like that. Yeah, look at that. We're just making little trees in the distance here. Things that are coming down to the water. We're hitting the green, we're hitting the yellow and the sun gold. And then we're tapping it in. Just right here where the sun's going down. Trying to be as clean and as neat as possible as the sun reflects. Yeah, look at that. We can brighten up our sunset here just a touch right in here. And we'll rub off the excess. Try to darken that yellow just so it looks like grass that's reflecting it. All right. And we could say that this part over here, we're going to put a little color there and some yellow right in here, because that is seeing some of the sunset. That's getting a ray of the sunset right through there. We'll take that right up to there. Yep, look at that. Oh, that looks really good. Yeah, see the closet, and that stone is blocking the light. That's blocking the light. We could even go a little bit over here, I think. Cool. That's exciting. I'm seeing a little bit of a white and yellow reflection right here. Kind of like a mountaintop, distant mountaintop, where the white and the yellow is coming together in maybe a mountaintop and a snowy backside. Something like that. More white. Lots more white. That's good. Oh, I wish I still had that original gray, but I don't. So right now we're dealing with that. And that. Ooh, boy. I'm liking that. Now we're going to put a tree right here. What do you think? We got to do a tree. We just have to. Got some foreground dirt right here. And some grass growing. So let's get a tree going. See where that's going to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one side dark, one side gray on the same brush, one side dark, one side gray. And we're going to put it right there. Right there. And you can see how the dark on one side of the brush and gray on the other side of the brush worked very nicely together. That's kind of fun to do that when you can do one side one way, one side another. It's a good gray too. That's a really nice color. Let's pull off a little bit here and a little bit there. Let's take that one up a little higher. Let's go up a little higher here and branch a little right there, and let's branch a little right there.
Hey, Lake, how you doing?
And let's do that again. We're gonna black Lake Aiken.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. All right. So we're doing black on one side of the brush, away from the sun, and gray on the other side of the brush, and we are doing let's see, shall we do another tree here or over here? Oh boy. Let's go here. We're going to make him bigger and taller and put him right there. Really put a big stump at the bottom there. And that'll work. I'm going to touch the gray one more time. And I'm going to bring that gray down this way. Oh, Donny boy. There you go. And of course, he's got a branch down here. Much bigger branch. Because he's a much bigger tree. Oh, look at that. Wow, that went really well. So he's even got roots in the grass. Look at that. The grass is growing up on that one. So that's very good. We're going to drench off here and
okay. So you're making it too. You need a smaller brush when you do this.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that up there. I thought I had my brush turned the right way, and I did not. But you know what?
Nick said,
happy accidents, right?
Lake said, Bob Ross lives on for Donny.
Yep. So we're just going to make this a bigger tree. That's all we're going to do is make it a bigger tree. And we're going to put that right there and that right there. You know, that kind of looks broken off. So I think I might just let that stay broken off and go up here like that. Tell you what, we're going to make this one dead, huh? We'll just make this a dead tree. We'll make put a little bit of highlight right there so that one looks like it's broken. And looks great. We could do that. All right, so then what we need now is to prove our point, we're going to take the gray and we're going to take the black. And we're going to do just a stump right there. Just a stump. Boom. He is broken. Excellent. That looks great. I'm going to put one little extra break mark right there. Oh, yeah. And then we can take the gray and go up just a touch right there because he is busted. Oh, that looks good. All right. Like that. Of course, I got caught up in that. I wonder if I've got what I'm doing on, yeah, the mountains look good. Just going to add this extra third color from the tree here. Maybe right there. And yeah, super. Very super. Now I'm seeing just a little, look at that little tiny lake. I just saw a little tiny lake back there. And I think that would be helpful. Need a little tiny brush, very sharp little tiny brush. Little teeny tiny brush. Give me a little teeny tiny. Well, you know what? I think it's time for the blade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of blue on this blade. And I'm going to draw it in right there. And I'm going to make a little thing right there. See that? There's a lake back here. This is a little river that's coming down this side. Okay. See him? I see it. So I'm looking at this little river here, making the turn, going behind these trees. So then see how that pushes everything off in the distance. Look at that. I think I'll take just a touch of white and see if I can't. That might be too much. So we can always try again. And see if we can't maybe even, what if we put a few pieces of white right there? That would almost look like maybe that's rapids, or maybe that's a waterfall, or maybe that's a distant lake. just put that right up there like that. And now you can see the water's running down, coming around here. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, let's go back to our sunshine. Hey, sunshine. What you doing, sunshine? Little sunshine. All right, so we're going to put sunshine right here. Now I'm going to try this. I'm just going to see if I can't get the sunshine to. The sky just isn't quite where I want it to be. I'm liking it, but not quite where I want it to be. Where's my water brush? Water brush. This is just water. I'm thinking that we might need to do something with that sunshine. It's a little bit too obvious. And it's not, you know what I mean? It's like it's not, if it's going to be there, it has to be bright enough to hurt your eyes. And it's really not.
I think it's a little too yellow.
A little, yeah.
Light yellow. Like it should be a little more orangey or something.
A little more orangey gold. Because honestly, if it was still that high in the sky, it wouldn't be so gold, would it? It's like I'm missing something.
It wouldn't be gold.
It wouldn't be that gold, yeah. It would be, maybe I just don't have enough of the yellow coming down and really, maybe it needs a little bit. Maybe it needs a little bit more of that cloud cover or a little bit of the gray. I don't see that anymore, though. That's not it. So how about if we try a cloud? We're all working together here. Everybody pray. I'm cleaning my brush. Getting my brush wet. Cleaning my brush. Getting it wet again. Taking some of it off and trying again. Seeing if we can't blend some sunshine, some sunsets. All right, let's leave that alone for now. See if that'll work as it dries. It might dry a little nicer than that. Okay, got my water brush, got my sunset brush. I'm just gonna wait on that for a little while. Oh, so I'm pretty happy with that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Oh, I see it. I see it too. I see it too. Let's get that water brush over here. It's a little bit too strong. We're just going to make a little mountainside right there that's catching the light, but not too much light. Let's see. If we did the right color on a slant. Nope, that's not it. We might get what we're looking for. Nothing but blue sky. Oh, you know what I did? I didn't switch brushes. I just took my water brush and made it into a paintbrush. But you know what? I'm glad I did, because I think it's getting done what I want done. All right. Hey, what time is it? I'm ready to sign that, just about. I don't know what else I could do. I really like the water. We could do... Did I make a grass brush? I did. No, that's the brown brush. That's the gray brush. That's the grass brush. Is that the grass brush? No, too tight. All right, so as you can see, we did a little thing down here. We're going to put in a few little blades of grass right there and there. Well, Indiana, are you looking forward to some snow up there? We'll take it.
How much snow are you supposed to get, Lisa?
So I'm going underneath my little trees here, just kind of bumping a little bit of black underneath the trees to give them some shadow, some depth, so that they look like they've got something under them, And we can, just do a little bit of rock on the shoreline there, maybe a little cliff.
Lisa said up to 8 inches tomorrow.
Ooh. We can come visit and shovel for you. And she was going to say that, wasn't she? Next, she was going to say that. I know she was. I like my grassy field. I like my dead trees. I like the mountain sunset. A little bit of water over here.
If we had a van, we probably would like to take off and go up there and see that snow. Because we could take the dogs and the cat with us, and
yep, not have a problem in the world. I'm going to put a little snow on that distant mountain. Just a little snow. And let it slope down a little bit.
Yeah, come up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. I think that's just about where I want it to be. And I sure do appreciate you being here with me tonight. I had no idea what I was going to do.
Thanks for hitting that thumbs up, everyone.
Take that thumbs up. And
I thought he was making a snowman. I put on
yeah, I was. Well, actually, I was going to fix the
He was
snowman.
making a snowman. He said he was going to make a snowman. And he changed
I was
his
going to
mind.
mix. Don't worry, I didn't make a liar out of you. I apologize. I'm going to make a snowman, just not on live. And we apologize for that.
Hey, Evelyn. Cher said, another masterpiece.
Aw. Don't look too close now. Yep, we're going to use the side of the blade to do a little brown and a little gray and give us a little bit of contrast here on the edge of these trees. All right. That brown really helps. When you do a little bit of brown, you get a little bit of a brown mix in with the, and oh, that's very nice. And then
I don't think you meant to do that.
I knew what I was doing. So we just kind of pull this up.
Also, we appreciate everyone that plays our videos on our channels. And Joy Blessed Life especially, because that's the channel that earns a little bit of ad revenue. And
we need that.
We need that.
We don't mind.
Need that ad revenue.
Yeah.
To help with what we do on the channel. Because I don't get paid every month on that channel. You have to make $100 before they'll pay you, and so I don't get paid every month.
Nothing but blue sky ahead. That's all. Nothing but blue sky ahead.
We've got I have a lot of playlists if anyone wants to hit playlists for me on Douglas Life.
Mm-hmm.
Hit some old videos.
Yeah, playlists are nice.
Donny's, was working for the contractor, and he hasn't had another house open up, so he's been down in Florida working the contractor. So since about Christmas time.
I'm finger painting now. Little did I know. But that would work out. Cool. Having a lot of fun here. trying to rescue anything I did wrong real quick before anybody notices. Trying to pull it all together, make it all come to happen. And but that's the same way, we all need to do that. We just don't give up. Whatever you're doing, don't give up. And if you think it's lost, well, then just let it dry and paint it again. If you think you've done something so terrible in life, just let it dry. Give it a minute. Paint over it. Happy accident, people. Happy accident. Better than happy birthday. Yep, I'm going to see, and then what I'm going to do, I'll bet you. I'm going to put that brush away. Put that brush away. All right. I am going to do some brown right there. And some black right there. Yep, there we go. We're getting our stump back. Getting our stump back. And then and a little extra black to that brown. Widen out the stump a little bit. Oh, I really like the way that came out. That came out really good right there. Shut up and leave it alone. That's my biggest problem. I don't know when to shut up and leave it alone. Trunk's got to be just a little wider to make it make sense here. Just a little wider. There. See how that makes sense now? It kind of goes narrower up to there. That's great. That is great. Okay. I got some gray. I got some white. We want to, we're going to leave all this alone. We need to gray white this tree, back of this tree a little bit. Yeah, maybe not. All right. Boy.
Are you almost done?
I am done. I have been saying I've been done for a while. Thank everyone for being here. I appreciate it. I mention it. I think of you in my prayers. Bless everyone that watches. Cause them to prosper and be in good health. Thank you, Jesus. And we will see you on Thursday night at 9 o'clock. And Saturdays at 7. We'll be popping up here and there, so don't forget about that. That's always a possibility.
Team Jesus on Thursday.
Team Jesus Thursday, yep. And so next week, we will continue on with this one, with a snowman and something good. And maybe, and still tonight, I'm going to fix this one. I like him. He's really cool, but he needs a little help, and work on that. And the wise men, always something wise to do with men. Let's hope I know what I'm doing. So I would tell you all my secrets, but then I'd have to make up new ones. So, love you much. Pray for you always. Good night. Good night. Dunking my brushes. Dunking my brushes.